Hi guys, welcome to another Ask Russell. So this one's from Ollie. He sent me an email that said, can you overtrain? And what are the consequences of doing so? If you break up cardio, upper, lower sessions into a week, does this affect how much you can train effectively each week? Or should I be taking X amount of days off a week regardless of how fit you are and how you break the other 6 days of the week down? So first off, can you overtrain? Yeah, but it's pretty difficult to genuinely overtrain to where you get chronic fatigue and you sort of have long-term problems with it. It's actually very hard to do. You have to really run yourself into the ground long-term. But you can, of course, massively overload yourself in the short term, lead to more niggles, injuries, and that kind of stuff. So you want to monitor yourself in that respect. If you break up your cardio, upper, lower sessions into a week, does this affect how much you can train effectively each week? So yeah, you want to be building your program around what is effective. Now Ollie trains tennis players, I know that, and he's getting into a lot more coaching of tennis. So realistically, in that respect, if you think in your competitive tennis player, competitive sports arena, you're going to be, you should be able to do a physical thing every day because that's kind of the way it goes. So you should be able to train every day. You don't want to be bunching everything together in one go. So pro athletes will split their training sort of stimulus up over the course of a day and over the course of the week. So over the week they'll want to hit 2 lifting sessions, 5, 8 technical sessions, and maybe a couple of conditioning sessions, something like that. So if you bunched all those in so that you arrive at 10 o'clock and you do full body lifting, full body conditioning, and then full on to the specific sports training, you would be having an absolute nightmare. You'd be terrible and knackered all the time, and you'd find you get very little out of it realistically. So yeah, you want to break it up. You would want to basically try and leave 6 hours between training sessions if possible. So you'd have your morning session and then a sort of late afternoon session if you wanted to do it like that. And which way you put those is up to you. Some people really enjoy conditioning in the morning. They get out, it gets them going, they can work hard conditioning, and they would rather lift later on. Things like testosterone levels, protein accretion, where it actually builds muscles, and strength have been shown to be kind of highest in guys at the sort of 3 to 5 o'clock PM window. So it makes sense to me that you would lift at that sort of time. And also, I'm not a big fan of lifting in the morning anyway, just personally. I just find it takes me ages to get going. I find it really creaky and really, because I'm old and all that like. So you do conditioning in the morning. If you're training for sport, it depends on what your goals are. If you're looking for real big mass gain stuff, you can put more lifting sessions in there. Otherwise, if it's just kind of a realistic program to help you get more powerful, to get across the court, then you might lift 3 times a week, 3 full body sessions. That'll keep your major progress going. There's plenty of opportunity to work and develop strength and power across the whole body, but you're not spending your whole week in the gym. You're spending the work outside, getting better at tennis effectively. So you don't want to do bunch too much together. In terms of your days off, you try not to go maybe balls to the wall every day. You can maybe have some lighter days. Like I said, you're only lifting 3 days a week, so that leaves you 4 days with no lifting to recover. You might have a couple of tough conditioning sessions and a few tough tennis specific or sports specific sessions, and you might have 2 or 3 kind of recovery sessions. So you might have a real nice recovery day on one of the weekend days so that you feel quite fresh. Maybe have one day where you get a lot more done. So you can kind of focus your week to try and balance that stimulus and make sure you are recovering and you're not just running yourself into the ground all day. Like I said, it's tough to overtrain realistically, but you can still get pretty knackered and pretty more likely to get hurt if you do stick too much hard stuff together. And that probably covers most of it, hopefully. So give yourself 6 hours between sessions. I think lifting in the late afternoon's better, and conditioning in the morning seems to work. But you got some freedom to kind of choose your own. All right, cheers.